Yeehaw, it's YouTube Tuesday. This is Jean with CA&J Farm. We're a medicinal herb and organic egg farm right here in beautiful Matthews County, Virginia. Anyway, we have had a great week. It's just been full of wonderful people and wonderful things. Thursday, we had an amazing work day with a lot of beautiful people that showed up here to help at the farm. It was just gorgeous. And we even took a few minutes and drummed a little bit. But we kept the numbers down and we kept our distances. But we did have a great time. One thing we did, we gathered and fired up the dehydrators and dried a bunch of Belinda's Dream rose petals, which are full of medicine, and a lot of edible flower petals too. So I was going to show you real quick. Here's the edible flowers. Aren't they just gorgeous? I got a bunch of layers of that. So I got to put that in a jar. And then I've got Belinda's Dream right there. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? I got a bunch of layers of that too. So I will get that jarred up. There's also a bunch of Belinda's Dream petals out there on my big drying rack that's out in the potting shed too. We really fired up everything. Anyway, having a Make It Tuesday today because it's so cold and nasty outside, so we're supposed to get rain for like the next 4 days. So it's time to make some things I've been wanting to make. So I was going to go over this with you. Okay, I'm going to make my homemade bug spray, which is really needed. It is. I'm going to show it to you right here. It is 4 ounces of water, 4 ounces of vodka, and it's 10 drops of essential oils, of each of these essential oils. 10 drops of peppermint, 10 drops of tea tree, 10 drops of citronella, 10 drops of lemongrass, 10 drops of cedarwood, 10 drops of rosemary, 10 drops of geranium, and 10 drops of lavender. Like I said, I put 4 ounces water, 4 ounces vodka, and then 10 drops of each of those essential oils. And we made this last year, and it worked really well. So I made it again this year. And you've got to quickly whisk it up and then put it in your little bottles. And I'm pouring in these little bottles. And these little metal funnels are just amazing. The way they fill up these little these little spray bottles is what I'm doing. So filling them up. And I have 6 of them, and I'm hoping this will fill most of them. We will see. I may have to make a second batch. I want to have enough to have outside for when people are working here, and also have some over at the Peace Path and the Labyrinth, so the guests that visit the farm can use it. It's a natural bug spray. It works very well. You do need to reapply it, I think, about every 90 to 120 minutes, because, you know, natural things don't last forever. And you do need to keep reapplying. I'm actually going to take it also and rub some on my hands and rub some on Jill and Jack too, to help them repel some of these mosquitoes and stuff, and the flies. The flies always just drive them crazy, especially Jill. Jack doesn't let them sit on him, but Jill will just let them sit on her, and especially her nose, and then her nose gets just all tore up. So we've got to put some of this on her. And her problem is I'll take like a salve I make that's got beeswax and everything in it and put it on her nose. And she goes right and rubs it off. So she will not keep it on there. This is perfect. This is the perfect amount for these 6 little bottles. So I'm going to put some over by the Peace Path and the Labyrinth. Like I said, for guests to use. And these are little spray bottles. So I'm going to be I'm just starting to have a lot of these kind of little bottles and salve jars and all kinds of things for making medicine I'm going to have available in our Yellow Barn Healthy Life store. That's one thing I want to do, is be a store where you can come and buy a few of these if you're going to make a project. Okay, the other project we're going to make is a hand sanitizer. It's a sanitizing spray. So I made this. It is 2/3 cup rubbing alcohol, 2/3 cup alcohol, and it is 1/3 cup aloe vera gel. So, and be sure you refrigerate your aloe vera gel after you open it, because it will go bad. It'll keep longer. And then be sure and whisk it up. And then I put 5 drops of lemon essential oil in it. because lemon essential oil is antiviral. And then I put 5 drops of peppermint essential oil. Peppermint essential oil is antibacterial. So then I'm just going to pour it in this big spray bottle. And we will use that. We can spray that on paper towels, or we can just spray it right on our hands. And it will help sanitize our hands. So, and that is one of the big spray bottles. See? I'm going to have all these kind of things for sale at our store. So if you need some supplies for making your homemade remedies, then just, stop by. And I will have some of these on there. I also finally figured out a way to make all, we do drum circles here. And so we have all these loaner drums. Well, we want to be sure to clean them and have them nice for people, because I also take them to nursing homes and schools and plus here, for the drum circles. Well, I was talking to a lot of musicians and people that own Jim Winter down at Winter Sound. He's our local music store here in Gloucester and Matthews. And I was asking his advice, and he said that to wipe down the drums and all the instruments with Dawn dish soap, and wipe them down really good. Get them nice and wiped down, and then let them sit out in the sun and dry. And that will kill all the germs. And then I'm going to take some Lubriderm, unscented. He said take unscented Lubriderm lotion and rub the drum heads to keep them from cracking and everything. So I'm hoping that's going to work, because I don't want to ruin my drums, but I've got to make them safe. Anyway, we're having Make It Tuesday. Hope you're doing well too. I guess everything's opening up a little bit, so be safe, but enjoy a little bit of extra freedom and keep your joy, okay? See you next week.